This is the moment we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. The state quarterfinals right here from Manley Fieldhouse. The Watertown Cyclones against a tough team, Schenectady Patriots. Glenn Curry alongside with John Murphy here with the color analysis on the Steve Weed Network. You know, we've been reading up a lot about these guys in the local press, and over, let's see, 5 players over 6'5", a major contest against our Cyclone team, the biggest by far. Both teams undefeated coming in 24-0 right here in a packed Manley Fieldhouse, and we're just so happy to provide this on Channel 96. But, John, what are we looking for? We got a lot of height, and we're going to see a lot of press.
Well, I just can't believe the size of this team, especially Schenectady. Like you said, they have 5 boys, 6'5" and over, 6'8" McGrath will be there.
You got it. As a matter of fact, you got Jason McCreath, he's the guard. He averages 18.1 points per game. But the 6'8" center, Rashawn Freeman, he averages actually 15 points, but he's the guy to look forward to. He's the matchup today with Gorman right here from Manley Fieldhouse. It's the battle of the undefeated, folks. 24-0 on both sides of the hardwood right here on the Steve Weed Network. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this. Our national anthem. And I know I just have so many headphones on my head, I couldn't even walk away from the wires here. But nonetheless, that's a sign of things to come. We got the starting lineup ready to go out on the hardwood here on AM 1240. And now the chants from both sides begin.
Oh, it's starting to roll now.
This is the big moment, folks. You've been waiting for it. We've been waiting for 5 decades for this moment in Watertown.
Schenectady will be announced first.
Jason McCreath, this is the guy that we were talking about. Now let's take a good look at him. Yeah, he's a big kid. Averages 18.1 points per game. He's a senior, by the way. Number 33, the senior, Saquon Young, point guard. Number 33. Rashawn Freeman's going to be announced. He's the 6'8" center. Yes, he's a big boy. Say at least 205, 210. Adondas Barber. Also a big boy. Boy, they're just getting rough with each other, pushing each other.
Number 6.
That's the NFL deal. Well, the NBA does it too. Somewhat of a hot dog. Mark Salzville is the coach for Schenectady. Gonna need that. Kevin Arnott, the assistant, I believe, one of the trainers for the Schenectady team. And now, the starting lineup for the Watertown Cyclones. Look at that cheer.
Oh.
Everybody on their feet. This place is lit.
Yeah, we got to be proud of Watertown.
Tom O'Reilly, big player last week against Corcoran. Got in and out of traffic and put the ball up on several occasions. I believe he scored 8. Ryan Padnode. What can you say about Ryan's performance this year? Averaging 10.6 points per game, 3 blocks per game. Number 24, Matt Gorman, 6'9" center at 212. Shaking the hand of the Schenectady coach. Classy act, classy move. Sid Pond, second big scorer for the Watertown staff, 13.7 points per game. A big kid, he's the forward and junior. Sid Pond, number 21. And the only sophomore for the starting lineup, Dante King, number 32. Listen to the applause for Dante King. Head coach, of course, Paul Adams. Assistant coach, Bud Moore. Athletic director, Paul Adams. Manager of Watertown, Jordan Northrup. And scorekeepers for them, Alexis Swan and Lucy Wojcicki. I don't know whether or not I had a better pronunciation of that than the PA announcer, but I just did it. It was Lucy Wojcicki. Yeah, let's cheer is right, is what the PA announcer here didn't catch his name, but he was here last week, and I'm assuming he's the guy for Manley Fieldhouse. And Michael Buffer gets things started with the boxing bell there. Glenn Curry with John Murphy. Waiting for the biggest game up until now in Watertown history in a long time. This is it, folks. Schenectady Patriots against your Watertown Cyclone team. The battle of the undefeated. One team, however, does have more wins. They happen to have more games, obviously, in their overall schedule. Schenectady 24 zip. And your Watertown team 23-0.
Here we go. This is the big one.
Here we go is right.
It's hard to believe somebody's taller than Matt Gorman.
Matt Gorman, of course, at center court for Watertown for the opening tip-off. Let's see the advantage. Oh, boy, both of them missed the ball, and there's a whistle right to start.
Free jump. I think they're a little jumpy.
They both jumped up and both missed the ball. And everyone's somewhat laughing.
They're ready. They're ready.
Two big boys here. And we'll do it again, just like hockey.
My stomach's rumbling.
My stomach is gone.
Come on, ref, let's get this going.
The ref is just purposely hesitating here, waiting for the crowd to calm down. This is unprecedented from the outset.
It looks like that, doesn't it? I mean,
okay, we're going to do it again.
Here we go.
And the ref is bouncing the basketball. He puts it up in the air. Advantage. Watertown advantage. And number 2-3, Ryan Padno brings it up.
Man-to-man defense for Schenectady.
That's O'Reilly there getting in out of traffic. He's guarded there by Young. That's Padno right side. Gives it back to O'Reilly. Opening moments here. Oh, O'Reilly's going to lose the basketball. It's a loose ball, but Sid Pond there to recover. He's double-teamed. 14 seconds on the shot clock. This is the first possession of the game.
And they're
O'Reilly
playing a
now
tight man-to-man.
Playing big-time man-to-man. O'Reilly tries to penetrate. Gives it to Dante King on the left side for three. It's a miss. It hit the back of the backboard.
Oh, Watertown's got it!
O'Reilly gets a fresh clock. Took the Watertown bounce, and O'Reilly had it for a new clock. And look at that. There's a reaching behind.
On number 23.
On number 23, Rashawn Freeman picks up the first foul of the game, and he fouls, I believe, Padno.
And that's one of the things Watertown wants to do, is they'd love to get Rashawn Freeman, the big 6'8" junior, in foul trouble.
Matt Gorman is blocked on the inbound attempt, and look at this on the left side by Ryan Padno. That's no good. So still no scoring for the first time Schenectady has the basketball.
Watertown having 3 shots at the basket that time.
That's Rashawn Young. Nice pass underneath to his teammate Barber. Oh, and he missed the easy shot. The second follow-up is good, however. And Rashawn Freeman puts up the first 2 points of the game. Schenectady ahead right now, opening moments.
Here comes that full court press for
Watertown looking at the press that we were talking about. Can they get beyond it? Yes, they can. Sid Pond is traveled. No.
10-second call.
10-second violation.
And that's what Schenectady wanted to do at the beginning of the game. They want to put that full court pressure to make Watertown make turnovers.
First turnover of the game goes to Watertown, and Schenectady with the basketball. Harris with the basketball on the right side, looking for help. Bounce pass to his teammate Barber. And they're just going to play around the world here. No penetration underneath, folks. Schenectady with ahead by 2. Now there's a move. The big guy, and he loses the basketball. Now there's just... Oh, it's blocked by Watertown's Matt Gorman. He was absolutely stuffed.
They called a foul, I think, on Sid Pond.
Oh, boy. Sid Pond.
Push.
But Gorman did have the block, did he not?
Oh, Gorman had a beautiful block on that. It's just that Sid Pond fouled the gentleman first.
And he fouled Saquon Young, and he puts up the foul shot. It's now 3-zip. Schenectady ahead here in the opening moments.
Exactly what they want to do. They want to jump out to a quick lead and have Watertown try to catch up the whole game.
Bear in mind last week that it kind of went back and forth for the first quarter between Watertown and the Corcoran team. Watertown dominated from that point on, however. O'Reilly, the second one missed. It's still 3-zip, and O'Reilly loses the basketball, but he gets it back. That's okay. He's guarded. Wow, look at the press shown here. Sid Pond, right side, looking for Gorman underneath. Gorman with the spin move. He puts it up. Oh, he missed the basket. Almost gets the rebound, however, but Schenectady does instead, and they'll bring it up quickly. That's Harris for Schenectady. And he puts up a layup, and then a second effort by number 34 is good. McCreath put it in for 2. It's now 5-zip Schenectady. Watertown in a little bit of trouble here in the opening moments. Lead pass there is no good. Right in front of us. O'Reilly scampers for it, and Gorman saves it for the Cyclone team.
Great defense by Schenectady. They're all over Watertown.
O'Reilly now, he makes the move on the right side. He needs help, not much penetration. They're trying to get it to Gorman. Now they give it to Sid Pond in three-point land. Now off to the left side, Ryan Padno for 3.
Whoa, what a pass!
5-3 7-3, and the Watertown fans are berserk at this moment. They stood up on that. The first, actually in this case, the first point for Watertown was a three-pointer. Schenectady with the basketball. That's McCreath right side. Pass underneath. The turnaround is no good by Schenectady. Loose ball, however, still no good. Still a loose ball, and the third effort is good.
Crashing the board. Schenectady had 4 people on the board that time. Now Schenectady's in that full court press again.
So now it's 7-3. 7-3 is Schenectady ahead.
Watertown
O'Reilly with the nice
press.
lead in pass, but he'll slow things up.
I would have taken that in.
O'Reilly now looking for help. Gets it. Oh, boy, not a good pass, but O'Reilly gets the ball back. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Watertown down 7-3. Doing around the world here. Padno looking for Gorman. He gets it to him. The turnaround by Gorman is up. It's good.
What a play. Beautiful shot by Gorman.
Now Schenectady with a quick transition, however, on the other side. Look at that spin move, and it's no good. That was taken by Ardondas Barber. And Watertown with the basketball. O'Reilly brings it up.
Good defense by Watertown on that transition.
Schenectady showed the press early, but not now. That's Young guarding O'Reilly, who's at the top.
Watertown slowing it down.
And Padno on the right side. It is slow at this pace. Padno gives it back to O'Reilly. He scampers, moves back. He's looking for help. Loses the basketball. He's got to get rid of it. He gives it to Dante King. Sets up the pick for King, who comes out on the right-hand side. Dante King makes the move. The fake up, and it's off the board's no good. Oh, and Schenectady gets the rebound. Boy, I thought Dante King had it. Still 7-5. Watertown down by 2. And Schenectady slows things up on their side. Schenectady in red if you're watching on TV on the tape delay. Watertown and home team, they are in white. Schenectady left side. That's Harris. Young at the top. Playing around the world. There's a quick jumper on the right. It misses everything. It's an air ball.
And a foul.
And a foul. And it's going to go against Schenectady on the loose ball.
Sid Pound with a great rebound. And Watertown will get the ball. Schenectady in a full court press.
Ardondas Barber picks up his first foul. And I'll make that mark on my roster. And yet again, the press shown by Schenectady. But Watertown not having a problem at all. Dante King with the basketball. Gives it to O'Reilly. Well, Gorman's looking for it. He was open, but not now. O'Reilly now on the right side. Gives it to Padno. Padno looks for Gorman, gets him. The turnaround by Gorman. It's a wild shot. He almost got hurt.
Should have had a foul there.
Oh, look at that.
Steal.
A steal by Padno, and he's going to slow things up for Watertown. Wait for his teammates. It was on the transition. They got the steal. Now Watertown with it. Sid Pond for 2. It's good.
Nice shot. Sid Pond, 2 points.
7-all. It's a tie ball game.
Watertown has stormed back.
Watertown is just every possession. They look like they're on a mission. Obviously, both teams are, but Watertown very, very confident, very poised. Right now, Schenectady with the basketball. There's a wild shot taken by number 30. That was no good. And the follow-up by Schenectady's number 45, Barber, and he's fouled.
Dante King looks like a foul. It could have gone either way. It could have been a jump ball. Looks like he got him on the arm. And number 45.
That was Ardondas Barber.
Will be going to the foul line, I believe, to shoot 2. Tough call on Watertown. That was a good play by Dante King, I thought.
Barber's first effort is good. So now Schenectady takes the lead only by 1. Now the first substitution of the games, and it's on the Schenectady side. Stepping out for the moment is Freddie Harris. And in the game, a short guy, senior Josh Calafamina back in the game.
And they're going to be doing that quite a bit with their full court press. Their guys will get tired a little bit. So
second effort was good, so it was 2 for 2 for Barber. 9-7 to score. Schenectady had fast transition, however, by Watertown, but Dante King slows it up. Gives it to O'Reilly at half court. Now he gives it to Sid Pond. Nice right side by Padno. 3-pointer if it's good. Oh, it missed the mark. Rebound. Oh, boy. The shortest guy on the court got it. Calafamina. Right place, right time. And Schenectady has the basketball. That's 3-3. That's Young. He gives it to his team. Oh, boy, they lose the basketball.
Watertown's got
it. Turnover. Look at this. O'Reilly up ahead, folks. It's a 1-on-2. O'Reilly puts up the layup. Oh, and he missed it. He had some pressure from behind, and now Schenectady will bring it up. Once again, that's Young. That's 3-3. Oh, and look at that. That was a travel call.
Yeah.
Calafamina put it up, and that's no good. Second effort. Oh, too easy. You got to block it. It's good. So Schenectady scores again. Rashawn Freeman put it up for 2. Now Schenectady with the biggest lead of the game, 11-7, with 2:18 left in the first quarter. O'Reilly bounce pass over to Padno, right side. It's up. Oh, it's got to go in. It doesn't get the roll. Loose ball. O'Reilly gets it. Puts it up again. Oh, boy, that was Sid Pond who put it up, and he missed it. Now it's a jump ball, and the ball goes the other way.
What hustle by Sid Pond getting those 2 rebounds. He just couldn't get it to fall. But Watertown's not backing down.
Oh, that was a foul. I didn't catch that.
Well, I didn't either. I didn't know Sid Pond fouled. More substitutions for Schenectady.
Yeah, Freeman steps out, so obviously the Coach Sawsville is keeping some fresh legs in there. There's a new guy in there. Joe Flack is in for the Schenectady team. They got the basketball.
Watertown in a zone defense, 2-on-2.
And there's Calafamina. He makes a move underneath and loses the basketball.
Watertown.
Once again, another turnover in favor of Watertown. And look at this. Padno with the lead pass. He's looking for Gorman on the alley-oop.
Oh! Wow! What a play! An alley-oop pass to Gorman. And this crowd is going nuts.
11-9, and Watertown fans are obviously louder than the other guys, and that's great. And oh boy, there's a knocked ball.
Was that some kind of basketball, Glenn?
That's what I saw it coming, and I just don't get hurt and do it right, and that's exactly what that combo did. Watertown down by 2, 11-9. Schenectady with the basketball. The new guy in. That's oh, it's blocked. Padno blocked the basketball, and he gets the lead pass. It's Padno, and oh, look at the turnaround. Padno will put up the ball. No, he waits here. He waits for Dante King. Watertown with the basketball. Dante King puts it up quickly for 2. Doesn't get the roll. The second effort is good by Sid Pond.
Pond was there, garbage collecting.
Sid Pond put it in. It is now 11-all, and Watertown certainly with the momentum. And look at the block shots and the turnovers thus far in Watertown's favor. That's Calafamina from the Schenectady squad.
Watertown showing a good fast break.
Once again, getting it all around. Number 14, the short guy, Calafamina. And there's a shot by McCreath for 3. No good. The rebound, loose ball. Let's see who gets it. Oh, they're going to save it. Schenectady's free clock, and Barber will put it up for 2. That's
Watertown.
No good.
Dante King with a rebound.
Actually, that shot taken by Young, but no good nonetheless. And now Watertown with the basketball with 42 seconds left in the first quarter. It's all tied, 11-all. State quarterfinals here from Manley Fieldhouse in AM 1240.
Oh,
look at that lead pass to Gorman. Oh, he's fouled.
Yeah, he's fouled, and they're crashing the boards.
Gorman was going to stuff it. He was just about to, but he was fouled.
And Gorman looks powerful.
I tell you what, from the looks of it, John, you said exactly the right thing, because it seems like Gorman is the most powerful guy on the court thus far. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Gorman's at the line.
What an athlete, averaging 19.6 points a game. He'll go to the line. He's got nice soft hands, too. Throws a nice ball. Good rotation.
First one up is no good. Could have taken the lead, but doesn't. Look to the left side.
You think they're still nervous, Glenn?
I tell you what, like I've been saying, though, they just look so calm, like they've been here before. It just goes to show. Oh, the second effort's good. So Watertown pulls ahead, only by 1. But they were down as much as 4 before. 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and Schenectady is really slowed things up.
A fast first quarter. Watertown up 12-11.
Saquon Young with the basketball. He'll set up the last shot with 21 seconds. Let's see, there's, well, yeah, that will be the shot clock.
See if Watertown now goes into a man-to-man. Make him force this last shot.
Young at the top of the key gives it to teammate. That's Harris. Harris is looking for help. He's got to get rid of it. Back to Young at the top. He thought about a 3, makes the move, dishes it out to Calafamina. He'll miss the 3-point effort. Oh, look at the rebound by Schenectady, and that's good. By number 44, Joe Flack, and that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it's Schenectady 13, Watertown 12.
What a first quarter it was. We saw everything.
And as far as, well, AM 1240 is concerned, we're going to cut away for a 30-second break. We'll be right back for more action from Manley Fieldhouse. Don't go away. And we're back on AM 1240 and the Steve Weed Network, and they just started some music. Boy, that was a change of pace from last week. We didn't have much of that in between breaks. But that was our first major break of the action. I don't believe either team has called timeout. No, neither team has called timeout thus far. But at the outset of the second quarter, folks, for the state quarterfinals here at Manley Fieldhouse, Schenectady with a 1-point lead, 13-12. But that was a fast-paced first quarter.
I've never seen a quarter go that fast. Both teams showed everything. They showed fast breaks. They showed full court press. They showed getting it into the big men. And, of course, the highlight of that first quarter, Glenn, was the alley-oop Dunkaroonie by Matt Gorman.
And they do it on the move. Obviously, when you set up an alley-oop like that, you know, you want to be sure that you could execute it. But they did that on the run.
Oh, the timing.
The timing. And, of course, the Harlem Wizards were just up in Carthage. Maybe they can give them some pointers. Actually, Schenectady now with the basketball. That's McCreath looking for help. Gets it from Calafamina, who remains in the game, the little guy. And bounce pass back over. And, boy, look at the move up. Oh, it's good.
They love to penetrate.
Jason McCreath put up an easy shot, uncontested, and now they're up by 3. It's 15-12. Opening moments here in the second quarter. O'Reilly for Watertown with the basketball. Bounce pass right in front of us to Sid Pond. He's double-teamed. Back to O'Reilly, who makes the move up. Gets it off to the left side to Padnode, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's a turnover.
With Schenectady leading 15-12, they'll be getting the ball.
Schenectady, just like John Murphy said, with the inbound honors, and they'll bring it up. That's number 33, Saquon Young.
Boy, does Schenectady play a tough defense.
Saquon Young looking for help. Oh, boy,
steal by
another
O'Reilly.
turnover, and O'Reilly's there to do it. He'll wait for his teammates and gives it to Dante King. So Watertown once again with the basketball. Another turnover. There's a pass over to Pond. Pond needs help, looking for Gorman underneath. Long cross-court pass over to King for three. Oh, it's in and out. Rebound, Schenectady. Number 34 with the rebound, McCree.
Nice shot,
And
though.
Calafamina will bring it up. Pass over the left side, and look at this move over there. I thought McCree would put it up. He doesn't. Schenectady still with the basketball. Number 3-3, Young puts it up off the boards. That's a miss. A rebound, Pond. It's Watertown ball.
Great rebound by Sid Pond. Good defense by Watertown.
Watertown still down by 3. 6:46 left in the first half. We're in the second quarter here. O'Reilly with the basketball. Guarded there by Calafamina.
And he's got a quick guard on him.
Pad node over to King. Looking for Gorman. Once again, Gorman protected by Flack, who's in for the moment. And Gorman off the board. It's good. What a move.
2 people on Gorman on that one.
Gorman just took the basketball, went to the boards, off the boards for 2, and it's now 15-14. Schenectady with the 1-point edge. Calafamina for the men in red. Almost double dribble there. And back to Calafamina. He's a quick player. He's a good point guard there. Calafamina thought about 3. Now they dish it underneath, still on the perimeter. Now there's a move by Schenectady to the basket, and number 34 gets it in for 2 points, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the line.
Number 34 that we talked about him, Jason McGriff. He takes it right to Matt Gorman. Matt Gorman picks up the foul, and Jason McGriff will try to convert a 3.
McCreath, of course, as we mentioned, 18.1 points per game on average. He's at the line right now. More substitution now for... Let's see, number 4-4, the guy that was with Gorman. He was defending him. Joe Flack now out of the game, replaced by the starter, Adondas Barber.
And Rashawn Freeman comes back in, the 6'8" junior.
Rashawn Freeman, exactly. So the height advantage is back in. However, it looked like the young man before was really guarding Gorman quite well, but he's out of the game. That shot was a miss. It was a 1-and-1. But Watertown will take advantage of it. Oh, no. Ball goes out of bounds. Pass intended for Dante King. It's another turnover.
Dante King kind of looked like he was running in slow motion that time.
This time Schenectady with the basketball. Yes, that was just not a good pass.
Lackadaisical. I didn't think it was that bad of a pass.
And Schenectady with the basketball. That's Harris. Gives it right to his teammate right in front of him, Young, and he'll just literally slow things up. He's at the top of the key. They're trying to orchestrate some type of play here.
And they're penetrating this 2-on-2 zone on Watertown, I believe.
Back to number 2-3. That's Freeman for the first time off the bench, and that's good. Freeman puts up a 2-pointer, and now it's a 5-point advantage by Schenectady. It's 19-14. And once again, Schenectady showing the press, but that's a backcourt foul against Schenectady's number 33, Saquon Young.
Yeah, the senior picks up his first foul, I believe. He didn't like the call, but it was a reaching in. He did get him on the arm.
Check that. Freeman picked up the foul, although the scoreboard says Young.
Yeah, it was definitely Young.
Yeah, it was Young. Okay. Yeah, now they just corrected themselves.
Watertown will be trying to break the press.
Schenectady showing the press once again. Pad note over to Gorman. They got out of the zigzag there, and now O'Reilly gets it over on our side. O'Reilly guarded there by... Oh, look at O'Reilly's move. And he puts it up himself. Why did he do that? Not a good shot. Gorman gets the rebound, and he's fouled.
Yeah, you got to call that one.
Majorly fouled.
Number 33 again with a foul, Saquon Young. And he's not happy, but that definitely was a foul. I would call it a maul.
Yeah, and it's surprising the Schenectady fans. Of course, they're going to root for everything they can see here, but that was pretty obvious.
He's going out now. Number 14's coming in, Calafamina.
Calafamina is still in the game, but the big guy did come out, so...
That's what Watertown wanted to do.
Saquon Young out of the game for the moment, I believe. And yes, inbound honors goes. Oh, no, a turnover. Sid Pond lost hold of that inbound pass from Dante King, and it's going to go the other way. So Watertown still down by 5. 5:16 left in the second quarter. Schenectady bringing up the basketball right now. That's Calafamina. Gives it to teammate number 30. That's Harris. Long cross-court pass to teammate number 45. That's Barber who'll make the spin move. No, he can't get anywhere. Gives it to Calafamina. Pass underneath. That's over to Harris. He'll put it up for 2. No, it's blocked, but look at the second effort. It's good.
Gorman had the block on that. They got the rebound and put it back up.
I think Adondas Barber had the follow-up. Nonetheless, 2 points. Now, oh, look at this. Padno gives the ball over to Gorman, but Gorman didn't see it. And it's another turnover. Schenectady will bring it up. So Watertown did have the basketball. They're now down by 7. That's Calafamina. There's the pass underneath. Oh, come on. That's travel. Oh, it's blocked by Gorman. 45, Barber put it up, and Gorman blocked it. But look at this press shown by Schenectady, and Watertown gets out of it. Watertown down by 7.
Dante King looking pretty sluggish, coming up the court last all the time.
Boy, I tell you, the battle going on between Gorman and 2-3, Freeman, is just tremendous. Those are the two big guys. They will set the pace here, but they can't get the ball to Gorman thus far. Right now, Padnode out in the perimeter. Loses the basketball to the shortest guy on the team. Lead pass to number 44, Flack, and it's good. Actually, I'm sorry, that was McCreath for the layup, and now it's 23-14.
Timeout, Watertown.
Paul Adams calls the first time out of the game with his team down by 9.
This team scores quick. Fast breaks, full court press. This team is quick and fast, and they score a lot of points, and they've just proven that. They just reeled off a 9-0 run. 9-0
run against your Watertown Cyclone team. They're down by 9, and it was close, obviously, up until a couple of moments ago. But just to talk about our sponsors, proud sponsors of our state quarterfinal coverage on AM 1240 and the Steve Weed Network. Starting off with Dealmaker Dodge and Dealmaker Chevy. For the best deals for Dodge trucks and 2001 Dodge sedans, see the Dealmaker crew just seconds from Public Square at Dealmaker Dodge. Looking for that special Chevrolet or Oldsmobile vehicle? Then see the Seaway people at Dealmaker Chevy Olds in Theresa. H&R Block of Northern New York with 5 locations in Sears, State Street, Lowville, Adams, and Carthage. Talk with Joanne St. Clair, Jane O'Leary, and Joe Diaguardio for financial services and a refund anticipation loan or rapid refund during the tax season for 2001. That's H&R Block, a proud sponsor. Back to the action. Watertown with the basketball, however, they are down by 9. Adams called the first time out of the game. O'Reilly at the top of the key. Gives it over to Padnode for 3 points. It's going to fall short. Oh, look at this. O'Reilly with the rebound. Boy, a fresh clock. O'Reilly looking for something to do here. He's looking at his teammates. Gives it to Padnode on the right side. Gorman trying to get open. They can't get it to him. He's guarded there by Freeman. Sid Pond now. He'll make the move to the basket. He needs a... Oh, boy, another turnover, folks. It's going to go Schenectady's way. That ball is intended for Gorman, but Schenectady there to bring it up court. That's McCreath again. Oh, underneath, too easy. Number 30, Freddie Harris puts it in for 2.
Watertown getting beat on the fast break.
It's now 11-point lead, the largest game of this game. Second quarter, O'Reilly in a trap, gets out of it. Oh, look at this, that's Sid Pond underneath.
Yes,
it's good
nice
for
pass
2.
from O'Reilly.
That brings back a little bit of fresh... alley-oop attempt by... Oh, boy, it's good. Number 34, McCreath at the other end of that one for Schenectady.
That was great.
That was very impressive.
A slam dunk for Schenectady.
Califamina set it up. And now it's 27-16. Watertown under pressure once again. Dante King will make the move underneath. Gives it to Sid Pond off the board for 2. It's good.
Nice pass by Dante King. Good play.
27-18. Schenectady ahead. 2:38 left in the second quarter. Schenectady with the basketball. Califamina, number 14 at the top. Gives it over to teammate. Let's see. That's McCreath on the right side. Back over to Freeman. He looks for Califamina. Oh, it's deflected, but Califamina still has it. He'll put it up for 3. Oh, it's a miss. And Dante King...
Over the back. It's going to be a big foul here on 6'8", Rushaw Freeman. I think that's his second.
That's his second foul, exactly, Mr. Murphy, and he fouled Dante King in the process.
They might be taking him out now for a few minutes because they don't want him to get a third foul in the first half, definitely. This should be an advantage Watertown would want to take advantage of. Pond's going to be going with a much smaller center now, and they're going to be trying to get the ball to him more than they ever have.
Padnode out for the moment. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Pond steps out. And let's see who came back in. Oh, no one. Actually, it's still same squad. Forget that. Anyway, Pond on the right side looking for Gorman. Gets it to him.
Gorman
makes the spin move, and he's fouled.
Good play.
Bear in mind, folks, that Joe Flack just came back in the game, and he was the guy that was guarding Gorman quite well.
So that's good. Watertown's going to the foul line. They're slowing the game down, bring this tempo down a little, and then take the fast break away from Schenectady.
That's right. And Rashawn Freeman with the 2 fouls, like John Murphy mentioned, out of the game, and he was really giving Gorman a struggle underneath. But now Gorman draws the foul. He's at the line. His team is down. First one is no good. Oh, boy.
Yep, 25% of your points usually in basketball come from the foul line. They're so important. Dean Smith used to preach that all the time at Carolina.
Second effort by Gorman is no good. He's 0 for 2 at the line in that transaction, and it still remains a 9-point edge for Schenectady, and they have the basketball. Califamina with 2:02 left in the second quarter. Nice pass underneath, and that's Barber. Oh, look at this. Oh, hit the back of the backboard, but look at the rebound by Schenectady, and it's going to go in. No, it's not.
Watertown
look at the fast break. Oh, but Padnode loses the basketball. Doesn't know why. Adontis Barber with the ball. And Calafamina thought about a three. Nope, he gives it back to teammate out there in three-point land. But Calafamina will, well, no, he still doesn't put it up for three.
They're giving Schenectady that
New guy on the
three-point
team.
shot.
Ben Warmer in the team now for Schenectady. Oh, that's not a good pass, but somehow they get to the right guy. Calafamina underneath. He'll try the reverse. No. The other guy, his teammate, number 44, puts it up for two. That's Flack, no good. But yet another rebound by number 45, Barber, and it's good for Schenectady. That was 4 rebounds by the men in red.
That's absolutely right, Glenn. You can't give up 4 rebounds and expect to win.
I smell something burning.
Yes, I do. It smells like a candle.
Uh-oh, look at that. And Dante King almost loses the basketball, but no, Watertown maintains. 1:10 left in the second quarter. O'Reilly now guarded there by the new guy, Wormer. And no, that ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a foul against Schenectady.
On Gorman's back once again. And who is 44, Glenn, for Schenectady? He just picked up his second foul within the minute.
44, that's Joe Flack, picked up his second foul, sending our Matt Gorman to the line once again. But Flack steps out of the game, and yet another replacement that we haven't seen. He's a junior, number 5'5", Aaron Isaacs, a big man, comes back in. He's going to be against Gorman. Gorman's first effort's good. He missed the first 2 earlier, but he gets this one. It's now 29-19. It's a 10-point lead by Schenectady.
Going with a big lead.
Gorman misses the he gets his rebound, puts up an easy lay. Oh, boy, he missed a 3rd rebound, and it's no good.
Yes, he was fouled again, and Schenectady doesn't like these calls, but they're honest calls. Gorman will go to the line to shoot 2.
Gorman missed the second shot, got his own rebound, missed the second, third. Actually, the jumper was missed, but he got the rebound again, and then he drew the foul. He's at the line. His team's still down by 10. I'm assuming that the kitchen not too far from here burnt something because it's not that good. Gorman puts up the shot, and he misses again.
Oh, he's having a tough time at the foul line.
He's just falling short.
Sometimes it's like a virus. You just can't do nothing about it.
Jason McCreath comes back in the game, replaces Van Wormer, who is in for Schenectady very briefly. And Gorman will try it again. Gorman's second effort, and it's no good once again.
Boy, he's about 2 for 6 from the foul line this game.
Still down by 10. Less than a minute left in the first half. Schenectady with the basketball. That's Calafamina. Gives it to teammate Little, who's in the game. That's T.L. Little. And they look like they're setting up for the last shot. Still plenty of time. There's a jumper on the right side. In and out by number 5'5". That was Isaacs. And Watertown takes it down.
Sid Pond with another power rebound. Dante King bringing it up a little slow.
Dante King is guarded there by Calafamina. That's not a good matchup for Schenectady, but King gets it to Pond. Over to Gorman underneath. He almost loses the basketball. He does. Saves it. Gives it back to King, but Calafamina will bring a fast break for Schenectady on the transition. And Calafamina put up a shot, and it went out of bounds. It's going to go the other way. So Calafamina stole the basketball. The shot up on the other end, missed it, and it's a turnover now. Watertown ball.
24 seconds to go in the first half. Schenectady up 29-19. Let's see if Watertown can put it away right now.
Oh, O'Reilly having problems with the slight press here. That's T.L. Little that just came in the game. Sid Pond looking for the big guy, Gorman. He's guarded there by Isaacs. O'Reilly makes the move, can't get through. Goes off to the right side, now gives the bounce pass to Gorman. The turnaround, it's good on the board. Gorman is on fire. If we can get the basketball to that man, ladies and gentlemen, we will win this game. That's the end of the first half. 29-21. And it gives us a break in the action. Wow, what a fast first half that was, folks. And we're going to cut away for halftime on AM 1240. And, of course, bear in mind we're simulcasting with the Steve Weed Network, and John and I will talk about that exciting first half when we return. And if I'm not mistaken, Laura, it is a 30-second break, so we will be back. And let me make sure I got this right. It is a 30-second break, and we will be back in 30 seconds on AM 1240 right after this. And if for whichever reason you're here, well, hopefully you're hearing us right now because they started the, or were about to start the second half a little bit quick. So we just want to make that very clear that, yes, we are going back to the action here for second half action for the state quarterfinal game here against Schenectady. Watertown Cyclones down by 8, as we mentioned here in the halftime report, with Glenn Curry and John Murphy. And all of a sudden, or at least the Watertown Cyclone team out on the hardwood, and they'll start things off.
Watertown out on the court first. I'd like to see that.
You know, you saw that last week against Corcoran. I know, it's a classy move, and of course, Paul Adams has a lot of great, respectful players, and
Watertown will be getting
everything
the ball.
about them.
And here we go.
Padnode has the inbound honors. You're just joining us on Steve Weed Cable Network on the tape delay, of course. Watertown in white, Schenectady in red. Beginning of the second half. Dante King makes the move up the lane. Oh, he's blocked. Blocked there by the big guy who's got the basketball right now. That's number 3-4, McCreath. He'll put it up all the way for 2. It's too easy.
That was a 3-on-1 fast break for Schenectady that time.
And then once again, Schenectady showing the press. Watertown has been pretty good getting around, however, and they just did on that last juncture, and Dante King slows it up for Watertown. Gives it over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly in the game, Sid Pondo in the game. The starters are here. O'Reilly will put up a wild shot. He's blocked once again. This time by 3. I think that was Young.
Great defense by Schenectady. Quick hands.
Young gives it over to the teammate. Oh, boy, too easy there. Number 34, McCreath for Schenectady. 4 straight points here in the second half, and now it's 33-21. Now largest lead of the game, and a steal by Schenectady. Harris has the ball. It was on the press. Harris with the basketball to his teammate Freeman, who's in the game.
Very crucial time. Watertown already down by 13.
Yes, McCreath now the left side. Bounce pass back to Young at the top. Schenectady looking to make a move. Now motivation underneath. That's Harris on the right side for Schenectady. He'll slow things up. Gives it to teammate Barber. Barber looking for help, too. Cross-court pass over Young. Young will put it up for 2. It's no good. Rebound. Let's see. Oh, it's a loose ball. And Sid Pond there off the deflection. And he gets the rebound for Watertown. And now the fast transition shown by Dante King. Dante King, number 32. Gives it back over to O'Reilly, who will slow things up. Bounce pass underneath. Oh, that's what we were talking about. It didn't get to him. Bad pass from O'Reilly. And O'Reilly commits the foul. He fouls Saquon Young.
Physical defense by Schenectady, and O'Reilly found that out. He's trying to get a complaint on Schenectady, but obviously he came off on the short end on this call.
So Schenectady had inbound honors with 6:33 left in the third quarter, and they're, like John said, they're up at the biggest margin now, 33-21. Watertown has not scored in the second half.
Trying to go up 14. This is crucial time.
Bounce pass over to 2. Let's see, that's Freeman. Once again, the tall guy. He's got trouble, though. He was team. The shot attempt by 33 left side is good, however. Shaquan Young. Right place, right time. Look at this fast break, though, by Dante King. He waits, puts it up on boards, no good.
No,
rebound. Barber.
Should have taken it all the way.
One that's 3-3. That he'll put it on, and that's... So...
And I think Mr. Paul Adams will call a timeout.
Paul does call a timeout.
Watertown down by 16.
16-point disadvantage for the Watertown Cyclone team with 5:58 left in the third quarter. And obviously the largest deficit for Watertown. They have not scored here in the third quarter. But it gives us a break, and we can talk about our fine sponsors. Still plenty of time for the Cyclone team. We're just like Nancy McBall State Insurance for the best in auto insurance, protection, very best in service. Contact Nancy McBall State Insurance and her staff on Out of Washington Street, 723751. Again, right next to Auto Glass on Out of Washington Street. And speaking of Auto Glass of New York is also a sponsor of our Watertown Cyclone game. For same-day service, a free loaner car, and the best selection and largest inventory of glass, it's Auto Glass on Out of Washington Street. Insurance work done with professional attention. Stratton Hardware has supported the Watertown Cyclone team each and every year, of course, in the 2000-2001 season. Hardware has everything you need for your home, for the very best in hardware, paint, home fixtures. From rock salt to a garden at Stratton Hardware, directly across the street from the Watertown High School, Washington Street, Watertown, Stratton Hardware. We really appreciate their support. Talking to a gentleman from Stratton Hardware, and he's looking for, I believe he's at this game. A lot of people from Watertown here at Manley Fieldhouse. A packed house. However, your Watertown team down big. They have the basketball. It's 37-21.
They got to reach air. They're down by 16 points.
Uh-oh, right in front of us, and almost a collision between our rival. Killed by Rashawn Freeman, the biggest guy on the court, but not quite. Watertown maintains. The ball went out of bounds. Padnode with bound honors. He gives it to Gorman, who's wide open. We like to see that, but he's not even close to the basket. O'Reilly to spin move. He's at the top of the key. He's guarded there by Young, and the turnaround by Gorman off the board. That's what we're talking about. He did it again. Gorman on fire. 2 points, the first 2 for Watertown.
Watertown
in the third
needed
quarter. Now, move there by 3-0 for Harris. That's Schenectady, rather. The turnaround move by Freeman off the board. No good. The rebound. Wow. And now the quick transition. Perhaps this is what, they were going to get set up for the alley-oop, but he's had no to put it up. And look at the foul by Gorman for 2 points.
And in a matter of 20 seconds, Watertown by 12 now. We're down by 16.
4 quick points, all 4 by Gorman. Schenectady with the basketball. That's Young. Bounce past to teammate Harris. Look at that move underneath. That's Freeman. He'll put it up for 2. It's good. So almost as quickly got, the last 2 points from Gorman. Schenectady answers that. It's 39-25, 14-point advantage, less than 5 minutes in the third quarter. The press has also worked for Schenectady, and Watertown now frustrated. Oh, look at that. O'Reilly, right place, right time. Freeman with the rebound, however. Schenectady with the fresh clock. There was another turnover, and O'Reilly spoiled the easy basket, and there's a whistle. I didn't see any movement there. We'll have to see the call. And let's see, it's going to be in front of us. I don't know why. Did you catch that, John?
No, I didn't. Rashad Freeman, though, is having a game of his life. He is killing Watertown.
And now there's a timeout called by the Schenectady squad. Oh. See, a little confusing, but nonetheless, it's a stop on the action. Watertown by 14, 39-25. And for at least for the time being, we're just going to give a commercial break for the Steve Weed Network, and we'll be back right after this. Nelson's Formal Wear, the best quality tuxedos in the industry. Nelson's Formal Wear. And now back to the action. I don't know what the call was before. There was no foul call, but Schenectady nonetheless with the basketball. That's 3-3. Young makes the move to the basket, and oh boy, look at that. Nowhere, nothing happening there. But the second effort by Young is no good, and the third effort is no good. And Dante King jumps up for the basketball, but it's still Schenectady ball. And now kind of errors there or something.
Foul on Dante King. Bad call. Hurt Watertown. Great defense, though, on Watertown that time. Great defense.
Dante picks up, Dante King, that is 2 fouls in the thus far. Schenectady still with the basketball. Then move the ball around. That's Young at the top of the key. He makes the move to the right side, guarded by O'Reilly.
Watertown still in the zone.
They're looking for the big underneath. That's Freeman, of course. Now they try to get it to Freeman. No, instead over to Young. Oh, look at that. Young put up the shot, and Schenectady basketball must have went off one of the guys in white.
That was not a good call at all.
Paul Adams incensed.
That was a bad call, definitely. The ref missed one there. He was way over Dante King's back.
Hopefully Watertown will get that call back later.
The ball was definitely out of bounds on Schenectady, but Schenectady will get the ball.
Stepping out for Schenectady, Calafamina, the pesky point guard there. He's got the basketball. He's number 4.
Call like that hurts, though, when you're trying to catch up.
Freeman, or actually that was Young on the left side, gives it to Calafamina, back to Freeman. Schenectady with the basketball and the lead, 39-25 by 14. That's a pass over to McPreeth. Oh boy, they try to get it to the big guy, number 2-3 Freeman, and it's a turnover.
Watertown will get it back. You're right, Glenn. They got it back.
See, they're trying to get to the big man just like we're trying to get to Gorman, but they lost it on that one. A trap set up against Watertown, and there's a long pass. They get it pressed once again, and O'Reilly right in front of us goes over the line.
Beating the press with a pass.
O'Reilly will make the move by himself. He puts up a wild shot. It goes for 2. O'Reilly, can you say anything more about the guy?
Yep. Very good shot, and maybe it wasn't hurt to penetrate a little bit more. I hope Dante King watches that and starts going at him, too.
Basketball went away from the referee. There was a little delay, but Schenectady now brings up the basketball. That's number 3-3, Saquon Young.
Watertown down by 12 with 3:29 to go in the third quarter.
Calafamina back to Young, looking for the penetration underneath. Oh, look at the backdoor effort. No, absolutely. Sorry, back to Calafamina at the top. Off to the right side, wide open shot, but he decides to take it in himself. And it's an easy shot by number 33, Saquon Young. It's good. 41-27, and look at this. Once again, Young takes the ball away and puts up a second effort. It was a steal, and now it's a loose ball. And can Watertown get it back? It's going to be a jump ball situation?
No. They're all over the
finally,
floor.
It's a jump ball. It remains Schenectady.
The ref for Schenectady almost got a technical. There were bodies all over the floor that time, flying everywhere.
Just to explain, folks, the ball, Watertown did have the basketball, and yet they scrambled for the ball on at least 2 or 3 occasions. And then I believe O'Reilly had grasp of the ball, but one of the guys in red did too. So it set up the jump ball situation. The possession arrow, however, was pointing to the men in red, so it remains Schenectady basketball.
Absolutely.
3:01 left in the third quarter. Schenectady ahead by 14, 41-27. And go ahead, Mr. Murphy.
Most of this quarter, if you notice, Schenectady's had the ball. They've had the ball down here on their end. They've been getting 2-3 shots, a basket. It's just the ball's not falling Watertown's way. I think Watertown's playing good defense. This is just a tremendous team, the Schenectady team. Everybody can score, especially McGrath and Freeman, and they are the penetrators. But Watertown, Glenn, I think is getting the ball.
Once again,
the arrow was wrong.
Oh boy, the arrow was wrong. Well, geez, well, they got to fix that. And Watertown gets around. Look at this, Dante King all the way. Oh, off the boards, he missed a shot. Gorman almost had the rebound and almost fouled, but Schenectady has it with 2:47 left in the third quarter. That was an easy effort by King. He missed it. Calafamina brings it up, almost the basketball, and Young saves it for Schenectady. Back to Calafamina at the top. He'll slow things up.
Dante King a little hard off the glass on that transition, but only a sophomore.
Calafamina gets it to the big guy. That's Barber underneath. But he's blocked by Gorman, but there's a whistle.
I think it's Sid Pond.
Yep, Sid Pond picks up the foul, and that's his second Pond. Team's third foul, sending Barber to the line for the Schenectady squad. First effort up is no good.
2:30 to go. Third quarter. Schenectady up 41-27. Watertown needs a spurt.
They certainly do. A nice 10-point run would be sharp. It could happen. This is a talented squad. Second effort is no good. Rebound. Oh, loose ball. It's going to go the other way.
At last.
I thought somehow or other went Sid Pond and it did not.
Here comes Schenectady with their full court press, and Watertown's having trouble.
Look out for the trap, and that's not a good pass.
No.
A lot of bad inbound passing and not helping the press effort here.
Yeah.
But now down by Pond. Over to O'Reilly. Don't set up the trap, O'Reilly. It doesn't. Over to King. He's over line. And now that's Pond all the way. Oh, and he missed it. The ball hit the backboard on the way up. And now Schenectady with the basketball. That's 3-3 Young. He'll slow things up. Now he'll make the move up the lane. He dishes it off again. Three has another foul call. The ball didn't go in. We'll have to see the call. Tom O'Reilly picks up.
It was a good foul. He didn't give him the layup, so he earned his points from the foul line. 2 shots. Number 34, Jason, has been the killer for Watertown today for Schenectady.
Schenectady has not fouled in the third quarter, and that's 0 up there. And the first one by number 3-4, McCreath, is good. Calafamina back in the game. I'm sorry, number 4-4. This is the guy we were talking about at halftime, Joe Flack, back in the game. He replaces an equally large partner, Adonis Barber, who will sit down for the moment. Barber, of course, the starter for Schenectady. And for the second shot at the line, it's Jason McCreath. And and rebound, Sid Pond. Look out for the press. Dante King gets around it. He's the quick man. And look out behind him, and he loses the basketball. Just as I say that, it's going to be a jump ball, but it's going to come the other way.
Yeah.
Possession arrow gets us all the time, it seems.
Ball. Dante King learned that just now. A pass will beat a press any day over a dribble.
Saquon Young for Schenectady. The men in red brings it up. Very slowly, very tentatively, and why not? They're up big. 42-27, 1:53 left in the third quarter. Calafamina. O'Reilly just fell down. He's back up again. Oh, there's a bad pass. Get another whistle.
It's a kick. Below the knee, it's a kick. So Schenectady's going to get the ball back.
Take ball means a new clock, of course. And we'll have to see who has the inbound honors for Schenectady. It's number 3-3 Young.
Watertown down 15.
Oh, that's deflected. Can O'Reilly get it? No. McCreath there. Look at the turnaround by, oh boy, it's good by number 23 Freeman. Too easy. That's 2 points. It's now 44-27. And once again, Watertown does on the press. Dante King manages to do that. Over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly makes, oh, look at that shot. He missed it, however. Wild shot and rebound Schenectady. And look at that battle. My goodness, Freeman just took the ball away from Gorman, that is. And I thought he should have picked up the foul in the process. He did not. Schenectady with the basketball. That's Young, left side.
Schenectady slowing it down.
Oh, pass underneath. I'm blocked here, but that's Calafamina. He's blocked by Sid Pond.
Watertown with the ball.
Oh, but look at that. Calafamina stole that at Sid Pond's hand. Pond picks up against number 23 Freeman, who will go to the line.
Oh, that hurt. Watertown had the ball. And it doesn't look good for Watertown. Down 44-7 with 1:08 to go in the third quarter. They need a transfusion.
Yeah. They need some type of stimulation here to get back in this game, and that stuff like that can happen.
But this Schenectady has quick hands, just a quick defense.
Well, it's amazing. Calafamina, the smallest guy, takes the ball right out of Sid Pond's hands. Sid Pond, of course, totally caught off guard. Then he put up the shot. He missed it. And his teammate, who's at the line right now, Freeman, put up the shot. He was fouled. He gets the second one, however, so he's 1 for 1. And yet another substitute coming in for Schenectady. That's T.L. Little back in the game. He replaces Young.
Schenectady staying in their full court press, and it's worked the whole game. And it's working right now.
Third quarter is all Schenectady. They're ahead big, 45-27. Watertown with the basketball, however. And that's number Garvey in the game for the first time. He loses it, however. Calafamina brings it up, waits for his teammates. And that's number 2-0, T.L. Little just came in the game, puts it up for 2. He misses. Rebound, number 44, Flack. It goes out of bounds. And it will remain Schenectady basketball. So, the ball just not bouncing in our favor on this side. But
Watertown can't buy a break.
52.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Watertown, like we said, has scored 6 points in the third quarter. Inbound effort by Schenectady is good. Calafamina for 3, no good. And look at that. There's a reach and foul. Tard Garvey was fouled. He tried to go for the fast break. By the way, number 10, Garvey, the senior in the game currently. All the other starters in the game for Watertown.
Dante King is taking a rest. He's learned a lot today, Dante has. Only a sophomore.
Dante's been real effective getting around the press. O'Reilly with the basketball for Watertown. Gets through traffic. Bounce pass over the left side. And now back over to Gorman with the turnaround. He loves doing it off the board, but he missed the board that time and the shot. Fast break by Schenectady. And that's almost a reach and foul, but that's 3-4. That's Young, or actually McGreeth, who had the shot, missed it. And then Calafamina gives it to his teammate. That's 2-4 on the left side. He'll put it up for 3. It's no good. Oh, look at the rebound underneath. It's good by Freeman for 2, and he's fouled.
Garvey got taken to the cleaners on that one. This is big. Schenectady now up by 20 points. They can make it 21 with 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. Watertown's probably going to have to start out the fourth quarter with their own full court press because they need a big run.
Dante King out the moment, by the way. He was replaced by number 10, Todd Garvey.
Who committed the foul that time.
He did exactly. And rebound, the shot was no good on the conversion. So now 47-27, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Padnode gives it to O'Reilly, who will slow things up. Mike Bransky, one of the 2 referees on the hardwood. He's from the North Country. O'Reilly gives it to Gorman. He'll stuff it. No, he puts it in for 2. It's good. It's now back to 18. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Calafamina doesn't know that there's little time left on the clock. He'll put for 3. No good. That will do it for the third quarter.
Wow, what order it was for Schenectady. And Schenectady can feel this wind coming. Watertown's got to reach deep down. And down by 18 points at the start of the fourth quarter.
End of the third quarter. We'll break away from the act. AM 1240. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this. And we're back on AM 1240 for the outset of the fourth quarter. It's been a fast-paced game, but it's been steady, unfortunately, John, for the first 3 quarters all the way.
Oh, they've controlled Schenectady has. I don't think Watertown got the ball on their end in the third quarter for over a minute, even.
With some crowd support, some of the players shirtless. Actually, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say players. Some of the fans from Watertown High running around behind the scorekeeper's table. Now they're trying to crowd, and they're doing a great job. Apparently, it says Cyclones on the front of their shirt, on the front of their chest. They're running up and down. It's a great scene here at Manley. But we have to go back to the game, and O'Reilly will start things up for the men in purple. Actually, men in white with purple letters. O'Reilly scrambles. They need a lot of help here. Down 47. Oh, look at that turnaround by Gorman. In and out. That didn't happen, Lee.
No, that was a good play, too. Just in and out. Nothing you can do about it.
Schenectady basketball. That's number 3-3. That's Young at the top. He slows things up, literally. Gives it over to Flack. Flack underneath. Actually, he gives it. Oh, boy, look at that. Another turnover, and Gorman's there to give it to O'Reilly. And Schenectady showing any press here. O'Reilly will get around. O'Reilly make the ball by himself. Dishes it out off to the... Oh, and it's blocked. Todd Garvey put up a 3-pointer. Gets his own rebound. Almost travels. It's blocked again. Gets third rebound. Puts it up, and that block. But it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go... Well, let's see. No, whoa.
What a hustle by Garvey, the senior, number 10. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Todd Garvey was fouled. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right.
Had 3 shots at the basket.
It was unbelievable. I mean, the shots were not very good, but he kept on getting the second, third opportunity. He's at the line. And the first one's up is good.
Best way to come from behind is to score when the clock's not running. Watertown's going to the line right now with the 2 shots and possibly to get down to 18.
Bear in mind, folks, Watertown down by 17, 7:20 left in the game. Quarter was really the main turning point for this game because Schenectady came out like fire, on fire rather.
Gorman!
Look at Gorman with the turnaround after the second miss from number 10, Garvey, but he missed that, and Schenectady will bring it up. Boy, that would have been a great opportunity there. 47-30. Like we mentioned, Garvey did miss the second shot, so it remains a 17-point lead. Look at that. The big guy Freeman loses the basketball. Watertown once again has it. Sid Pond brings it over half court. He's fouled. They didn't call it. Gorman will put it up for 2. Oh, and he missed it. He should have stuffed it. He put up the easy up. He's frustrated. Schenectady with the fast break. That's number 3-3. That's Young who puts it up. It's a loose ball. He missed the first shot. He gets his own rebound. Fresh clock. 6:47 left in the game. Young with the leg, guarded there by our very own O'Reilly. Back over to 3-4. That's McCreeth off to the right side. Trying to get it to Freeman. Can't do it. He's guarded there by R. Gorman.
And notice they've slowed it down a little bit.
Freeman makes a move. Oh, boy, he's fouled by Gorman.
Got to foul. You got to foul. And that McCreeth has taken it to him all day, just as the scout said it would do. He is a penetrator. He's not much for taking outside threes. And Gorman, I think, with the 3rd personal foul of the game.
Yep, that's Gorman's 3rd foul game. And like you mentioned, Freeman at the line. And Freeman's the only guy from Schenectady at the line. The other guy's conferring with their coach. And Freeman misses the first shot.
Which helps. Watertown's down by 17 with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Every bit helps, of course.
Oh, every bit. Come on, Watertown.
Freeman's second effort, seconds away. His team up big, and that's going to miss too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it goes in. I'm sorry.
Watertown down by 18.
18-point deficit, like Mr. Murphy said. Now Watertown really looking to move the ball quickly. Bounce pass over to Padnode. Garvey remains in the game. O'Reilly out in center field there. Now he makes the move. Oh, boy, gives the ball back over to Garvey. He's looking for Gorman. Bounce pass to Gorman. He's double-teamed. The turnaround, it's no good. It's too long. Rebound, Watertown fresh
has
clock.
the ball.
Sid Pond in trouble. Needs help. He's up to the right side. Bounce pass to Gorman, who's underneath. He's guarded there by Freeman. He missed the second turnaround. Oh, but look at Sid Pond. Gets the rebound again. He'll make the move himself. He tries to put up the layup, but he's fouled.
What a second effort by Sid Pond. Only a junior. What a ball player.
Down by 18, 6:05 left in the game, fast-moving game. Schenectady, however, with the advantage throughout. By the way, Schenectady, like John said, doesn't have cheerleaders. Watertown does. No cheerleaders for a game like this. What are you, out of your mind? You're not that far away. Sid Pond will put up the shot, and that's good.
Yep. String music by Sid Pond.
So Pond will remain at the line, and he'll take his second foul shot. Sid Pond has been very aggressive in this game. And he misses the second shot, however. Rebound, Freeman, the big guy.
Watertown has not been good today from the foul line.
No, and not really. I mean, a lot of shots underneath have missed, too, from the big guys, too. They're down 48-31. Look at that move underneath. A wild shot. It's good by Adondas Barber for two. It's now exactly 50-31. Back to a 19-point game for Schenectady. And Garvey's fouled.
Yep, trying to get into a 1-1 position so Watertown can score by stopping the clock.
Right.
The clock is their enemy right now. With 5:45 to go, fourth quarter, Watertown down 51. Look good.
Padnode gave O'Reilly the inbound. O'Reilly at the top of the key. He needs help. He'll put it up for three. It's good.
Good shot.
That's the way to do it.
That's what you got to force to do now, Glenn. 3 points don't hurt a bit.
He's their secret weapon. We just read about that in the Times, how effective he is. Of course, the whole team works very well together. They got to get back in this one, though. Schenectady with the basketball. Freeman at the top of the key. He's guarded there by our Gorman. Now, there's a move to the basket by... Oh, boy, another foul. Hopefully he doesn't go against Gorman.
As you can see, all Schenectady, their main game is to penetrate, penetrate, penetrate. That's just where they slash, they cut, they give and go. You never see this team take more than a 12-foot shot.
McCreath made the move to the line. He was fouled by Sid Pond. That's his third foul for Sid Pond. McCreath's effort, first one up, is good.
Dante King back in the game for Garvey. And let's see if Dante can speed it up. Watertown is definitely going to have to go to a full-court press with 5 minutes remaining. I can't understand why they haven't yet.
I know, with 5:19,
yeah, you got nothing to lose now.
Time to do it. McCreath's second effort is good.
So...
And once again, he's still showing the backcourt press up big, and it's going to work for their advantage again. Number 3 Young will put it. Actually, no, that's McCreath will put it up for an easy two, and that's good. It was a stolen pass. McCreath put it up for two. It's now 54-34, back to a 20-point lead, and Sid Pond fouled.
Number 33 commits the foul.
That would be Saquon Young.
Yep. Reach it in foul. And it helps if Watertown can go to the line, but they're not in the penalty yet.
No, not in the penalty yet. It will be an inbound situation for Watertown. And with the honors, the inbound honors, that is, it's Padnode. And a substitute, let's see. Boy, I tell you, Coach Sawsville really using his bench. Number 3, Harris is out of the game. Watertown with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Gorman. He gets it. Oh, and he's fouled once again underneath.
Fouled by number 14, Adonis Barber. Gorman will go to the line to shoot two. With 5:02 remaining in the fourth quarter, Watertown down to Schenectady, 54-34. Oh, thanks.
Shooting for Watertown is Gorman at the line. 5:02 left. The first effort is no good. Gorman just not effective at the line today. That's all there is to it.
Definitely their Achilles heel today. Watertown has not been good from the foul line. I've noticed some fans are leaving, Glenn.
No, they can't be our fans. That second effort is good by Gorman.
Schenectady fans.
They got Schenectady written all over their face. Plus, they're on our side. Nope. The fan support has been tremendous throughout the entire year. Tremendous support today here at Manley, just like last week. Schenectady with the basketball, however. They're up big. The new guy, number 50, Van Wormer, back in the game. He puts it up for three. Oh, it's Schenectady with a free clock. Look at that. A rebound on that last play. And let's see, Barber with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Van Wormer. And number 33 will slow it up.
This is hurting Watertown really bad. I'm surprised in that last meeting that Watertown wasn't into a full-court press. They're into a man-to-man now, though.
Jumper by Freeman's good.
He is good. Rashad Freeman, what a soft left-handed shooter. He is excellent.
Oh, boy, the ball another backcourt blunder. And Jason McCreath made it look too easy. He just stuffed it, and they're still showing the press. They just got 4 straight points against our Watertown team. Dante King went to the other side, put up a shot, and it went out of bounds.
It was blocked, that layup. This Schenectady team, they're just aggressive from the start. Not to take anything away from Watertown today. They played their hearts out. But this is a very mature Schenectady team.
Gorman with the turnaround.
Left-handed. I don't know if that counts, though.
23, Freeman picks up the foul. That's only his second foul? No, that's impossible. Well, a slew of substitutes for the Schenectady squad. And let's see, number 5'5", that's Isaac's back in the game. And Freeman's out of the game. And it's almost as if they're like, well, this is it.
Yeah, Watertown down 58-35, and I cannot Watertown. They've had a great season.
Gorman missed the 1-and-1, so now it's Schenectady ball. And new for Schenectady, actually T.L. Little back in the game. We saw him before. And that's the left side Van Warmer, the man in red, that is. Back over to Isaacs. And, oh, boy, Van Warmer puts it up, and look at that second effort. Schenectady's been getting second, third efforts all along, and they just did it again. Van Warmer puts it up for 2. The ball just bounces in their favor. And at this point, it doesn't look like Watertown is as aggressive as they'd really want or have to be in order to get back in this game. Sid Pond, bounce pass over to Gorman. He almost loses it. Now he makes the move, puts the ball up, and it's good for 2.
Very good shot by Gorman.
3:31
Watertown
left.
Still not in a press. I can't understand it.
I can't understand it either.
3:28 to go. It's got to be reckless abandonment. You got to do anything.
You got to do as much as you can, at least to stir things
They're
up.
still in a zone.
No one in foul trouble either. It doesn't matter. You got to get into a press.
Yeah, here comes O'Reilly now out to get him.
Schenectady with the basketball. T.L. Little makes the move up, and it's somehow or other evaded Gorman, but Schenectady still with the basketball and a fresh clock. 3:06 left in the game. T.L. Little back in center field. Gives it to another big guy. That's Isaacs, who gives it to teammate McCreath. They're just playing around the world. Someone's got a foul here somewhere. And look at that. There's almost a reaching foul by Padnode. Now we'll move to the basket, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go Watertown way.
Watertown ball. Watertown not giving up. 2:49 to go in the game. Schenectady leads 60-37 over to Watertown. A very, very well-balanced team for Schenectady.
Yeah, very good team. And like we mentioned, they were the state champion Class A division in 1998. Sent a couple of big players to big schools from that team. And Jason McCreath was a freshman on the team. Turnaround by Gorman is good.
Very good. Nice pass from O'Reilly. Watertown still not giving up.
So Watertown basically, let's see, literally 18 points in the second half. That is basically what the whole game has been all about. They lost the bigger part of the, they gave up more of their lead in the second half and the first half. Schenectady's number 20 puts it up for 2. T.L. Little, too easy. That's 2 points for him. It's now 62-39.
Schenectady still in that full court press.
Schenectady, like you said, in the press. O'Reilly evades it, however. Pick set up there by Padnode. O'Reilly gets out of traffic, gets it to Gorman for the stop. It's good for 2 points.
Very impressive. Nice pass from O'Reilly.
Exactly 2 minutes left in the game. Gorman stuffed that one. It's 62-41. A lot more to cover here with very, very little time. Schenectady with the basketball. Look at that move. Dish pass underneath. And somehow or other, Schenectady maintains. That ball was bounced around like a pinball machine. Oh, and now there's moves underneath and a foul. Isaacs travels.
And Watertown refusing to quit.
Coach Adams substitutes the entire team.
I'm very proud of Watertown. What a season they've had. What a bunch of good kids. Watertown, everybody Monday wear purple. You got to love your town, your school.
And the fans from the Watertown side getting up on their feet. They know that this is the stretch. Unfortunately, they're not going to be in the winner's circle in this one, folks. Coach Adams just substitute the entire team. Let me just try to cover here. Bedard's in the game, as is Hal Thurston, and there's a reach and foul against Schenectady.
Enough can be said for Coach Paul Adams, too. He's done a fine job this year in his 11th year. My hat goes off to him. He really coaches a bunch of fine young men.
Number 12, Hal at the line. That's his first look that we've seen him all day. And only hope with subs off the bench that you're ahead big, but in this case, you're down big.
Right.
So right this point, with 1:30 left in the game, it's, the guys on the bench playing for both sides, out on the left side. And that was taken by 2-1. That was Rodriguez who's in the game. Here's a fast break by Watertown, who gives it back out to Rivers. And now that's Thurston. Thurston makes the move. He'll put it up. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. But it remains Watertown ball.
A minute 15 to go. Watertown down 62-41 to Schenectady.
Well, Sean Freeman, we have to tip off our hats to him. He had, oh, look at the turnaround there by Hopkins. No good, however. Loose ball, Schenectady has it. Thurston almost stole it back for Watertown, not quite, and the Red bring it up. Only 1:03 left in the game, and the score 62-41. Once again, Rodriguez off to the right side. One of these guys wants to get in at least one of these shots. There's an effort to the left side and misses everything. It's an air ball. And our very own number 14, that's Rivers, bringing it up. Oh, actually, he gives it over to Thurston. Thurston makes the move, dishes it off to Hopkins, who puts it off the boards. He's fouled. So, 45.5 seconds left. And there's a rush in the crowd behind us. Those are the Schenectady fans. They traveled quite a long ways without their cheerleaders, I might say. We didn't do that. Hopkins' first effort is in and out. Foul line shooting for the Watertown team today, below standards.
Yeah, probably under 50%.
The diamond press in which we were, the press shown by the Schenectady squad, really effective. But you know what? All throughout, it just seemed like O'Reilly and Dante King really broke it there in the first half and a better part of the third quarter. It's just like these fast breaks and the rebounds that the Watertown squad was not getting was just terrible.
It was just 100% the penetration inside the paint with Schenectady today with McGriff and Freeman. I don't think they had any shots more than 6-8 feet from the basket.
37 seconds left. Schenectady with the basketball. There's a shot on the basket by number 3, too. That's no good by Meade. But Schenectady still keeps it with 31 seconds. They got a rebound once again. Hoffman back over to the little guy, Rodriguez. Rodriguez puts it up for 2. It looks like it's going to go in. No, it's not. Loose ball, and number 3, too. That's Meade with the rebound for Schenectady. Cross-court pass over to the left side, and there's another shot by Schenectady. That's no good. And our very own number 14, Aaron Rivers, brings it down. 11 seconds left in the game and the championship of Schenectady. They have the basketball once again. This is the comedy of errors at the last closing seconds here. But nonetheless, let's see, 3 seconds left. There's a jump ball, and it's going to remain Schenectady basketball. The ball was just bouncing all over the place. These are the kids off the bench. They're very anxious. They haven't played more than a minute each. So 3 seconds left. Now the inbound by Schenectady, and this will do it. And there's a move by Rodriguez, and the game is over. Oh, he got it in for the last 2. Rodriguez puts it in, and that makes the difference even worse for Watertown. 64 for 42, the final in this quarterfinal action. And police are out, just everyone's okay, and the Watertown fans are heading to the exits. John Murphy, tough loss.
Real tough loss, but I keep repeating, I can't say in Watertown, I'm so proud of them. I've never seen a team come on to Northern New York like them. Like I said, they're a real young team. Juniors and sophomores, they're going to be back, Glenn. And they'll be back with experience like Schenectady has.
Bear in mind, just like we mentioned, John mentioned, most of the starting crew for the Schenectady team, although I have to mention they also used their bench quite well, Schenectady did. But all those guys, most of them at least, were seniors. All of our starting 5, 4 of them juniors, 1 of them a sophomore, of course, that Dante King. And they'll be back next year, folks. They went this far. We are hats off to Coach Adams, the entire staff, the Watertown team play. And you know what? We'll be back with the unhappy wrap-up, if you will. But we're going to have to break for a couple commercials here on 1240. We'll be back right after this. And that will it from Manley Fieldhouse on a gorgeous day, and we wish, we hope that the Seaweed Network can do more of the Watertown games in the 2001-2002 season. For John Murphy and Glenn Curry, we'll see you real soon on the Seaweed Network, TV channel 96.
Tonight's lottery drawing was brought to you by Benny's Steakhouse, featuring fine dining, happy hour specials, and the New York State Lottery. Benny's Steakhouse, always a sure bet.
Tune in to win on TV 50.